Analyzing the patterns emerging since the year's onset, my prediction is that 2024 will experience an approximate 15% rise in home sales compared to 2023. Additionally, we can anticipate a modest uptick in home prices this year. The trends at the beginning of this year are distinctly apparent. 2022 kicked off remarkably strong but experienced a sharp decline in its second quarter. 2023 began on a note of recovery, yet faced a slowdown in the third quarter as mortgage rates soared to 8%. However, 2024 is off to a more robust start than its predecessor, with buyer interest growing progressively each week. Is there a chance for the real estate market to decelerate again in 2024? It's a definite possibility. Nonetheless, current weekly trends indicate a steady rise in activity with no evidence of a slowdown across various active market indicators. Each week, we're seeing a steady climb in home sales. The inventory is gradually increasing. Indicators of home prices are also on the rise. Sellers are coming back. Currently, the market is hosting 499,000 unsold single-family homes. This number is down by 2.75% from last week, but shows a 6% increase compared to the same period last year. We're observing a gradual uptick in inventory each week, compared to last year, alongside a steady increase in the number of sellers. Reflecting on the previous year, a notable feature was the scarcity of sellers. However, it appears this tight situation is beginning to loosen somewhat. We should brace for a higher number of sellers throughout the year unless mortgage rates unexpectedly fall into the 5% range. In such a scenario, I foresee a swift surge in demand, potentially causing a dip in inventory. It's important to note that consumers react more to fluctuations in mortgage rates rather than their absolute values. The past 24 months have witnessed remarkable volatility in these rates. Should they stabilize between 6% and 7% this year, it would likely sustain the current market trends. Before we continue, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel for more insightful updates like this, ensuring you stay well informed about the dynamic real estate market. Now, let's delve further into these market dynamics. Inventory growth is not spread across the country. In the southern and central regions of the United States, including states like Texas, Florida, Arkansas, Louisiana, Nebraska, and Wisconsin, there's a noticeable increase in available housing inventory compared to last year. On the contrary, the western and northeastern states, such as Nevada, California, Arizona, New York, and New Jersey, are experiencing a decline in available properties compared to the previous year. This variation across regions is set to present an intriguing scenario as the year progresses. It's crucial to understand that the growth in the number of homes available for purchase is paralleled by an acceleration in sales pace. This underscores the supply limitations we encountered last year. A shortage of sellers impeded sales last year, but now, with 247,000 single-family homes currently under contract, a 4.5% increase from last year, we're seeing an uptick in sales. These are transactions poised to conclude in the coming month or so, indicating a rise in the sales rate for 2024. New contracts up. In the initial week of January, new contracts outpaced last year's figures by 13%, a trend that indicates a rising sales rate. I'm optimistic that the number of home sales in 2024 will surpass last year's by 15%. This represents substantial growth, which is more pronounced considering the low baseline from which it's measured. Currently, total pending sales have increased by 4% compared to last year, with this week's new pending sales showing a 13% rise. We're witnessing a growth in home sales, price reductions dropping. Simultaneously, we're seeing a swift decline in the number of price reductions. Each passing week, fewer sellers are finding it necessary to lower their asking prices. Presently, 32.8% of homes on the market have experienced a price reduction, which is 2% less than the previous week. The need for price cuts is diminishing due to the influx of fresh inventory and an increasing number of these homes receiving offers. A small spike in new listings. At the start of each year, we typically observe early indications of pricing trends through the costs of newly listed homes each week. Sellers, having held off during the holiday season, begin to enter the market shortly after New Year's. If these listings attract buyers promptly, the prices of these new entries escalate rapidly. This trend was most pronounced 2 years ago during the height of the pandemic-induced buying rush, where the sharp rise in prices of newly listed homes was visible post-January 1st. This year, there's already a slight increase in the price of new listings, currently averaging around $409,000. However, I anticipate a brief dip in these figures next week, followed by a steady increase through May. The key aspect to monitor in the coming weeks is the rate at which the prices of these new listings climb. This will be a crucial indicator of whether we're facing a home price increase in the range of 0.3% for 2024, or perhaps something in the region of 3.5%. The median price is strong. The average price for single-family homes across the United States currently stands at $418,000. The robustness of these pricing indicators suggests that this spring, we are likely to surpass the record high set in June 2 years ago. Similar to inventory trends, the appreciation in home prices is averaging between 3% to 5% nationwide, yet this increase isn't uniformly distributed. Certain markets are still trailing behind their pandemic highs and are yet to reach a pricing nadir. As we wrap up our exploration of the current real estate trends, it's clear that this market continues to evolve in unexpected and exciting ways. The dynamics we've discussed today are just a glimpse into the ever-changing landscape of real estate. If you're keen on staying ahead in this sector, understanding the broader context is key. That's why I highly recommend checking out our housing market update. This video offers a deeper dive into the broader market trends, providing insights that are crucial for anyone interested in real estate, whether you're buying, selling, or just keeping an eye on the market. Click on the video appearing on the screen now to continue your journey into the fascinating world of real estate. Stay informed and stay ahead.